Well, I got to write it down on the report.
Oh, I can write that.
Yeah, I just need your name, date of birth, and address. Pop that magazine out. Here, come over here so we can see it on video.
Oh, yeah.
And let's go ahead and pull that. And there's one in the chamber right there. Yep. Let's pop that out.
Wow.
Really? Really? You can't tell me who left an unsecured loaded firearm on the front seat of a car?
Here too.
Hey, how you doing today, sir? Good. Just go ahead and keep your hands where I can see them, please. So the reason I'm stopping you today is we are checking for, you keep your hands out of your pockets. We're out here conducting an investigation today at a police department in Mississippi. Got a lot of issues with police officers planting drugs, guns, all types of things in people's cars. We're just investigating these vehicles out here using the plain view doctrine. Hey, how you doing today, sir? Good. Just go ahead and keep your hands where I can see them, please. So the reason I'm stopping you today is we are checking for, you keep your hands out of your pockets if you, thanks. We're looking for illegal drugs, narcotics, or burner guns. Do you have anything like that in the vehicle here today? No?
All your weapons secure?
I need to get this. I need to get my AR out.
No. Yeah, is it secured?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. That's what we're checking for.
Okay.
Make sure there's no drugs in there and get your rifle secured. I appreciate your cooperation with my investigation. If you have any questions about this investigation, you can reach out to Buddy Bow. Hey, appreciate you, sir. And we're looking for any drugs, guns that may have serial numbers scraped off of them. It looks like these are all the units that are actually in use. All right, over here, we have an unsecured rifle. We've got an unsecured rifle. It's an M&P 15, loaded and completely unsecured. So in case you're wondering, this violates department policy as well as Mississippi state law. But more importantly, this is just reckless and stupid. Mississippi law says that if you're going to carry a firearm in a vehicle, it must be unloaded and kept out of sight with the vehicle locked. Police vehicles have a locking rack right between the driver's seat and the passenger seat specifically for this rifle to be locked into. But for whatever reason, this officer decided that the law and the department policies, and common sense for that matter, just don't apply to him. And he left this loaded rifle right out in the open. Let me make sure I got that on my other camera too. There we go. Unsecured loaded firearm. And unit number 17. My colleagues have been doing a great job of keeping potential suspects distracted. Hey, is the chief around? Okay, thanks. Let them know Grande is here. Grande?
Grande?
Yeah. I'm the one doing the investigation on the out there, so thanks. Yeah, she's getting the chief for me. I've got some issues to address with my investigation.
She's out today due to the holiday.
Darn it.
Oh, okay. What holiday is it?
Columbus Day.
Oh, okay.
It is Columbus Day. That's true.
All right.
What's wrong with unit number 9?
Well, I got some issues. Is there a supervisor I can speak to, ma'am?
This cop's going to give us a tour.
Oh, this is the supervisor?
This gentleman down here is going to give us a tour. He's been watching our stuff on YouTube all day. He's going to give us a tour of the park.
Okay.
Where,
if he's been watching my live, he already knows what's going on down there then.
Oh, is it bad?
Yeah, it's bad.
Really?
Yeah, for real.
No, Grande.
Dead serious.
Oh, well, tell him then.
That's James Freeman.
Hey, man. How are you? I go by Grande.
John.
So I'm doing an investigation out here today, and I was looking for nefarious things in vehicles, looking for unregistered firearms, drugs, anything that could be planted on people. Right. Unit 18 is very sloppy, but it's Unit 17 that I think you're going to have a real problem with. You want to come look at it with me?
Sure.
Last unit on the right. You want to grab the key and we'll see if it's loaded right now? Yeah. I'll check it for you.
It's not loaded. It's not loaded. It's not loaded.
It looks loaded to me.
My goodness.
It's got the mag in it. The question is, are there...
It's
not one to
The mag's in it.
It's not one to
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. You want me to clear it for you?
I clear it.
Okay.
I appreciate it, though.
Yeah. If you just get the key, I'll get the weapon cleared, and he's gonna get the key. I'll get the weapon cleared. Make sure we're good. Hey, Sarge. Is it Sergeant or Lieutenant? Lieutenant. Hey, I'm gonna stay over here by it. You're coming over to get the keys, right?
Well, she's my sergeant on the key.
Okay, like I said, we were looking for basically burner guns. You know what a burner gun is? So I'll stay over there by it so it doesn't disappear. And if you can come over and we'll check it, make sure it's got a serial number and all that good stuff on it.
That's our department gun.
Okay. Well, we'll check it out. Thanks, man. I'll be over here waiting. I don't know. That doesn't look loaded to me. That's not what a loaded gun looks like. He was saying, oh, but there's not one in the chamber. That's what he was saying. We'll see. They laugh and joke and they're like, oh, yeah, no, it's a department gun. Yeah, of course it's got a serial number. Prove it. They don't have keys? We're going to have to secure that weapon somehow. They have a brick? That weapon's got to be secured. They know that gun is loaded and chambered and that somebody's going to be in even more trouble when we prove it. So they're pretending that they can't find the key. I don't care what he's got to do. Get a brick, call a locksmith, whatever you got to do. We need to get that weapon secured. If we can't get into it, I may have to have it taken to my tow yard. Secure the entire vehicle in the tow yard. You got a key? All right. So if you can hold the clipboard, for my safety, I just want to make sure you don't touch the firearm. And
I don't know about taking out property, though. I don't know.
Well, what I'll do is
you can see me take it out.
Well, I'll take it out for you. That way you don't touch it. So I'll take the firearm out, and I'll take the magazine out, and then I will clear it. Is that
You gonna clear it
for my safety? I don't feel safe with you just grabbing a gun around me.
I got a gun.
Me too. But I don't
So,
feel safe with you.
I don't know how our policy about it. Well, seriously,
What's that?
our policy.
Or what's your policy?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Is there one in the magazine?
Let's pop that magazine out.
that magazine.
Here, come over here so we can see it on video.
Oh yeah.
And let's go ahead and pull that. And there's one in the chamber right there. Yep. Let's pop that out.
Wow. Wow, 50-50. We were on the...
All right. We got the
LT,
round.
should he had had one in the chamber?
Sir?
Should he had one in the chamber?
No.
Is that policy or what?
Policy.
I mean, I always have one in the chamber. That's why I say when you said it's not loaded, I say who carries a gun that's not loaded?
Policy. Right.
Yeah, okay. So, but you're not supposed to have one in the chamber, and it's supposed to be locked in that rack up there, right?
For our safety, with the officer, recommend it.
All right. Do you want me to go ahead and just take that firearm for you?
Oh, no, I got
Can we go test it to make sure it works?
Oh, no, sir.
It's a good thing we found it, right?
I appreciate you.
Rather than, I mean, seriously, there's no cameras.
Serious. I'm
Yeah,
serious.
there's no cameras. I mean,
I'm serious.
I looked at that and I said, man, I do need another one.
I'm glad you did find it, though, Fred.
What's the name of the officer who left it in there?
Yeah.
Oh, no, the officer.
Can we find out?
Well,
We're gonna need to. I'm gonna need to put it in my.
Write
I got to put it in my report.
I had to get with my captaincy.
Okay, and what's your name?
Lieutenant Newton.
I've got his card right here.
Okay, Lieutenant Newton. Let me just make sure and write all this down. I gotta have a complete report. LT Newton.
Newton John.
Okay, and who's your captain?
Gibson. Baker Gibson.
And your captain is Gibson, and then we just need the name of the individual that. And is he a certified police officer?
Yes.
And what's his name?
I had to give it to the captain.
You don't know it?
I know it, but that's procedure.
Really?
Yes, procedure.
Really? You can't tell me who left an unsecured loaded firearm on the front seat of a car?
He might here too.
Is he coming out? Just
Is the captain here?
I can ask him to come out now.
yeah, appreciate it. I just got to make sure and be thorough. Hey, LT Newton, I'm sorry, a couple more questions just to make sure I got my report filled out completely. What's your date of birth?
June 74.
What is it?
June 74.
June of 74. And what's a good address for you?
No, court.
What's that?
No, court marriage business.
I'm sorry?
No, court marriage business.
Well, I got to write it down in the report.
Oh, I can write that.
Oh, okay. And then, yeah, I just need your name, date of birth, and address. So, there you go. Just have him hold the firearm while you're writing it down. That way, we don't have any accidents. Or...
Yeah.
How are you doing today? Good.
And then I'll just need the name, date of birth, and address of the gentleman who left it in the vehicle. So I'll let my boss know that you're the one that secured the firearm then, and that it's in your possession at this time. Is that all right?
That's fine.
Okay, great.
That's fine.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, serial number. I apologize.
You need serial number.
I need to make sure it has a serial number on it. The whole thing we're here investigating is whether or not these are burner guns that are.
Definitely should.
Where is it? Okay. As you can see in this freeze frame, the serial number has been gouged at and is badly damaged, but as soon as the lieutenant noticed it, he turned the firearm back over, refusing to allow me to get a clear shot of it. Right here.
It had the 17 unsecured laying on the seat. Say again? It's the only 17 on the seat unsecured.
Loaded.
You know what a burner gun is?
Burner knife. I don't know what it is. You don't know what a burner gun is?
They haven't taught you yet? You keep a spare firearm on you in your vehicle or drugs and stuff. That way when you shoot somebody, you can sprinkle some crack on them and then throw a gun on them and say, well, he had drugs and a gun. And that way when it's a bad shoot, all of a sudden it's a good shoot. Right?